And just 2 games in the NHL tonight. The lone one in Canada is the Leafs home to the St. Louis Blues. Vancouver Canucks off. We're going to Vancouver right now. The voice of the Canucks from Sportsnet 650. Brendan Batchelor joins us today on video chat. Hey, Brendan. How you doing out there on the West Coast?
Doing great. Thanks for having me this morning.
Yeah, long time no see, Brendan. I appreciate the time. What's life like in Canucks land here right now with this 0-2 start? How restless is the Canucks nation out there?
Yeah, it's pretty restless for just 2 games into the season here with a group that has a lot more expectations around it this season. When you look at the changes they made in the offseason and a youngster like Quinn Hughes coming in on the blue line, who they're hoping will be a franchise-level defenseman going forward. But it's still very early, so while there has been a lot of reaction on Canuck Twitter that might not be what you would expect from 2 games into the season, I think it's too early to be getting out the knives just yet.
Yeah, what is your assessment? I mean, I saw the coach Travis Green say after the shutout loss to the Flames, good effort, but we're not getting the results. I watched the game up in Edmonton. It wasn't the most exciting game. Where are they on a scale of 1 to 10 from where they should be in your mind?
Well, they're probably right around a 5, I would say. Their top players haven't been their best players as of yet. Elias Pedersen and Brock Besser both haven't scored. I thought they were the better team in the game in Edmonton for maybe 45, 50 minutes out of that hockey game, and then Connor McDavid takes over in the third period, and the Oilers could do that to you. They certainly didn't deserve a point or even to win in Calgary, and that's the big story right now. The power play has started the season 0 for 10, so it's really their best players not being their best players to this point in the season, and of course they're going to need those guys to step up going forward as they get set for the home opener on Wednesday.
And is that when the captaincy will be unveiled? I mean, it's funny because all we hear is the Leafs captaincy stuff, and they did it their home opener. How much intrigue is around the Canucks captaincy?
Well, there's intrigue, but there isn't a whole lot in terms of debate about who it's going to be. It seems pretty clear that Bo Horvat is going to be the guy that's going to wear the captaincy, and I think it would be a big surprise in this market if it's anything other than that. They wanted to have a big unveiling ceremony before the home opener. It's their 50th year in the league, only 49th season because of the one season that was lost to the lockout. So it's an anniversary-ish season, I guess, that they're celebrating. And so they probably got something pretty big planned in terms of a pregame ceremony on Wednesday. And I would be incredibly surprised at this point if it's not Bo Horvat.
Is that a popular choice in your mind, the former London Knight? I mean, they've had some great captains. Stan Smeel come to mind, Trevor Linden, of course. Where does Bo Horvat rate? And you're a BC kid, right? I mean, you would have a thought on that question, I'm sure.
Yeah, he pretty much is the consensus choice amongst the fan base, amongst the media here to be the captain. I think he learned very well under Daniel and Henrik Sedin about those responsibilities. And he's been one of those go-to guys for us in the media that after a tough loss, he's always the first one standing there in the dressing room, willing to take the bullets and answer the questions. So he's certainly shown that he's a big part of the leadership group, even without having the C on his jersey to this point. So it's a natural fit that they will likely name him the captain on Wednesday anyway.
And lastly, Brendan, what is the schedule like ahead for the Vancouver Canucks past that home opener? I mean, how's this week looking for you guys?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet, actually. And Travis Green has actually talked about the fact that he likes that the schedule has been slower to start the year. They played on Wednesday and Saturday. They don't play again till Wednesday. Then they don't play till Saturday and then Tuesday after that, with the LA Kings coming to town on Wednesday for the home opener, and then the Philadelphia Flyers in on Saturday. So a lot of practice time, which for a group that has struggled out of the gate is probably a good thing. They can get some work on that power play, try and correct some of the issues they've had there, and hopefully, from a Vancouver perspective anyway, be firing on all cylinders on Wednesday night and going forward.
All right, Brendan. Well, that is a good time, but not a long time. That's a great Canucks report there. So I appreciate the time, and hopefully we can do it again throughout the season. Good luck nailing down win number 1.
Sounds good. Thanks, Rod. Appreciate it.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.